Miss Musilimah Ghana 2020 is proudly brought to you by Pinaman Cosmetics and powered by PowerJet Car Battery. Sponsors: Royal Spark GH, Capital Cafe and Restaurant, Not Cosmetics Ghana, Zahanaf Shoes, Bay Clothing, Accra City Hotel, Moon's Beauty Parlor.
It's very simple, but then you need to be very careful. So it's your eye you're working on.
Miss Musilimah Ghana 2020 is proudly brought to you by Pinaman Cosmetics and powered by PowerJet Car Battery. Sponsors: Royal Spark GH, Capital Cafe and Restaurant, Not Cosmetics Ghana, Zahanaf Shoes, Bay Clothing, Accra City Hotel, Moon's Beauty Parlor.
Oh, mon pouce. Viens me cacrer. Push hard, it will go. Push, Malika one, push. Ha! Masa, mucho. Mukana battery na said I must do PM na munkan womna. Battery? Yeah, battery. Shade.
Next time, use your power jet car battery. Na inya ukomuda.
Hey! What will be look mama?
Yeah, the power jet car battery do gela niya. Power jet car battery come in sizes. They are durable and affordable. Contact the Roxen Ventures on 0209 570 913 or 0208 090 789.
Mr. Power Jet car battery, we catch up a queen.
Power jet car batteries.
I'll put that day.
Relates with somebody that is relatable, humorous, understand people. Just basically bring yourself down to their level. You're a queen, but you go to a place like Lima for a particular project, and then a child tries to touch you, and then you are like, that kind of thing. It sends a wrong message, and there are cameras around you all the time. Whether you are a queen or not, somebody is looking out for something to take and put out there and get news for themselves. You understand? Now, first of all, for public speaking, for instance, when there's going to be 10 of them finally, right? The 10 of you eventually go to the grand finale. You'd be expected to speak, right? What you need to know is that you need to know your audiences. So if it's a Muslim event where we're all expected to, go through a particular process or protocol because we're Muslims, you should know that audience. That what works for that audience will not work for an audience that is there to watch the Ghana Music Awards. It's not the same at all. I saw an MC, my colleague, Giovanni Caleb, struggle at a Muslim wedding because that's not his audience. You get it? He's a funny person, very relatable. He can get you, the most, sad audience very happy, but then he was speaking so much English, he was speaking so much Chi, and there were so many Muslims there that wanted to hear the Hausa and understand, what was happening there. And I tell people all the time when they come to, I want you to MC this, MC that. Your audience is not something that I can relate with. It's not my place. I would want to do it for you as a friend, but you need to respectfully decline. You don't always have to say yes to things. You should be able to say no at a point. Because look, it's your brand at the end of the day. And when you are going to speak, you should rehearse. And I say this all the time, I'm on TV every week for at least 3 to 4 days. But anytime I come in front of people, I'm nervous, at least for the first 2 or 3 minutes, because you want to know how people are reacting to you. you need to rehearse as much as you can. See, because we are always learning. You can't get it right all the time. I've never seen anybody say that, oh, I got it right every time I went up stage. You know, there are times that I buy all the time on TV. I've been buying since I was in school. It is normal. Like when I was in SS, I like to read during English, and I say this story all the time. And then I'll be buying. But when the English teacher walks in again the next period and says, who wants to read? I'll be the first person to lift my hand up. And I think that's the thing that got me here, because I was building towards it. And it's different for all of us, okay? You would realize what you want to do quite later in your life. It's fine. There is no rush. Because, is there an Aisha here? Oh, that's sad. There's an Aisha everywhere. Mariam, Zainab, Layla. Great. There you go. You put yourself out there. Like, you need to be recognized. You need to be seen. That's me. I will just mention my name even before you do. Because in the midst of all Christians, a very Christian-dominated place where I work, they are not looking for the first Aisha. They are not looking for the first Aisha. You need to give them the Aisha. See, they call me the Zongo girl at my workplace because that's just the way I am. I might be surprising some of you because I look like prim and proper, like sophisticated. No, that's for the cameras. Let me be honest with you. That's just for the cameras, because I am a jovial person. I like to make people laugh as much as possible. And when I'm mad, it's another thing. Oh, we're working on it. But yes, you are allowed to be mad. You are allowed to be angry at every point in your life. But just to know the environment, which is really, really, really important. Like I was saying before, and when Layla mentioned her name, when stuff is happening at the workplace, they wouldn't necessarily say, Aisha, come for this. Even if they will, it's because of the work that has gone into that. Because they know Aisha is good for this position, right? But even before they mention Aisha's name, and then, oh, we need someone to do this particular thing, and you know you can do it. See, give it a try. You'll fail 100 times. I went for a GH1 audition and they didn't pick me. When I say this all the time, people don't believe me. I went for a GH1 audition and I wasn't picked. When I went to TV3, it was an audition as well for over 1,000 people. Same reading, same interviews, same work. There'll be a lot of doors closed in your face. You are not special. It happens to everybody. The person who doesn't want to tell you is because they are hiding it from you. But it happens to everybody. Because you need to go through the mail to get somewhere. Some people are fortunate. It's just giving to them and it's okay. It's not a problem. Some people are fortunate. It's put on a silver platter for them. Not an issue at all. But also, there are others that have to struggle. And also, the story about a struggle is always like a cliche. Come on, can I speak Hausa? Come on, munji mungaji. Mungaji daji, kowaya gaji. But that's the truth. You go through a meal before you get to a particular place. And then when you do, you appreciate it. Because then everybody wants to be where you are. You'll be attacked. You'll be called names. And there are times when you would want to just give up. That is just how it is. But you see, Layla is not the same as Zainab, or it's not the same as an Aisha. We all have our temperament. We all have a way we do our things. You know, we're coming here to the restaurant for this particular thing. There's like 3 ways to get here. But eventually, we are coming to the same place. there are like different places you can go, but you're coming to the same place. You get it? So being nervous also is very, very normal. As I'm speaking now, my palms are being sweaty. It's because I'm in the midst of people I'm meeting for the first time. And so I'm not typically nervous where I'm stuttering, because I was told of this for a long time ago, and so I knew I was coming to do this, to come and speak to you ladies. It will be nerve-wracking. I know that stage where you are going to have the grand finale. I know when you think about it, it sends shivers down your spine. I know, but it is really normal. But you just need to work towards it. You don't have to think that you have the vote or the public appeal, so you are just going to show up. If you believe that you are part of that 10 and you deserve to be, you have to work. How many of you are here right now? 15? 16. And when is the finale? 5th, December 5th. Right. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see all of you. I haven't really seen what each of you can really do. I don't even know your names yet, and that can be a bit of a struggle. But we will do a little exercise with that when I'm done with what I'm supposed to go through with you. Now, I was speaking of body language and some of the signals that is sent out there. Because if someone walks in like the gentleman just did, and then I lift my head like that, and then I do this, it connotes some kind of rude thing. But that wasn't my intention, because I was probably looking on my phone and I was just trying to lift my head a little bit. Do you understand? So sometimes you just need to realize your body language and what kind of message it is sending out there. It is really important, because again, whether you like it or not, you're a brand. Whether you make it to the finals or not, you are part of. If next year we're going to talk about MMG 2021, we're going to mention all of you that made it this far. It's not easy. Out of how many girls? Even before 39, there were probably hundreds and hundreds of girls that showed up, and then you were chosen. Like, that should excite you when you're seated. That should really excite. I did not get the opportunity to see so many Muslim ladies on TV. There was Shanima Muslim, right? And I adore her, you know. But there wasn't much of that to see on TV. So when I get messages from young girls, it just excites me. And there is nothing wrong with cheering for yourself. Be proud of where you've gotten to. There's humility. You have to be humble. You need to respect people. But you need to be proud of yourself for the things that you have done, for how far you've come. Because there's the help of every other person, friends, family, work colleagues, the environment, the society. But it's you in the front. You work. Don't let anybody tell you that you didn't work for this. You worked for this. You are working. You are doing so many other things I see on social media and on Bright TV as well. You need to be proud of the journey and where you have gotten to. It is not an easy task. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Respect people. But don't let anybody tell you that you've not worked enough. There's two things. Respect people, and then their criticism towards you. But also don't sit aloof when they tell you that you've not worked for where you are. Just give them their respect. Respect is paramount. And I say it all the time. I think that one of the things that have gotten me this far also has to do with respect and how I handle people. I met someone at an MTN launched 2 weeks ago, and he's one person that I'd always respected. I saw him proudly telling the people that he was there with that, look at that girl, that's Aisha Yakubu. She respects me a lot, and I blessed her that when she goes out there, she's going to be great. And look at her now. I overheard him saying it. Because you want people to be able to point at you and not just say that she's a Zongo girl, that's why she's behaving like that. I'm a typical Zongo girl, but when I'm in the midst of other people, you will not point me out to be a Zongo girl until I start speaking or I see that I like, and I hold it with a badge of honor when you call me a Zongo girl, because you have to be proud that you came out of that. There is nothing wrong with being from any Zongo or being from somewhere. All of us, like I'm saying, we have to start from somewhere. You need people's help. Oh, sure. Girl, she's leaving, so. And it's always great. It's always great to celebrate your achievements, no matter how little they are, no matter how small. You need to be proud of the person that you've become, that you are growing into. Don't let that proudness overtake, your respect for other people and your humility. There's a difference. And nobody owes you anything. Let nobody lie to you. That, because I'm a Zongo girl, they don't want to give me this. I get attacked all the time for not wearing the hijab enough. I have a job to do. I have a family. I'm the first of my mom's children. Let me put it out there. I lost my dad before I was born. That is not even an excuse. Because my mom got married and I have like 3 other siblings to take care of. I just need to get it done. I have tried as much as possible, because in this world that we live in, everything is working against you. The social media we're on, everything is working against you. You're seeing girls your age driving Range Rovers, holding the iPhone 12s, chilling every other weekend. And you think there's something wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. It's a journey. And everybody has the time and where they are going to get to. And you don't need you do need a Range Rover. It's just that you don't have to follow what is going, like something just to get that Range Rover. A Range Rover is great. I want a Range Rover. I'm going to get it. I've said that to myself several times. So I'm going to work to get that Range Rover. We all sin differently. That is why I will not talk about another person's sin, and it hurts me so much when you single me out because of something you think I have done. The Almighty is the one that is watching all of us. Do not, and I repeat, do not reduce your standards because you have to get something done. But also don't forget the goal in front of you, because there's a goal. There's somewhere that you're trying to be. So after winning MMG 20, because there will be MMG 21, there's going to be a new queen. 22, 23, 24, there will be new queens every day. So that time that you have, how are you going to handle yourself? When someone mentions Layla, what should they think about? What should come to their mind? I need you to be very proud. You understand? When you walk into a room, it should exude something. People should be able to look at you and then smile wild. I was just coming here. Look at how I'm dressed. I like to dress a lot. I like to look good, and I'm never shy of saying it. I like to look good because that's just part of me and the brand that I'm building for myself. And it is important to wake up in the morning, the basics, brush your teeth, wash your face, do this, do that. But as a queen, when you're expected to be somewhere, you need to look good. You have the hijab on, that doesn't mean you shouldn't have makeup on. Don't show up at a place. I am not a lover of makeup. When you see me in the house, someone came to meet me at work. The person didn't realize that it was me until I finished the makeup. That's how different I am without the makeup on. But anytime I'm stepping out or I'm going somewhere, I need to look good. And there is nothing wrong with that. You need to smell good. You need to look clean. Like there shouldn't be anything wrong with what you are wearing as a queen. Nobody should find a fault. She's a queen, but there's a dot or there's some part of her dress is torn. You don't want to hear that. Because how I was able to build this brand also as a queen. Do you get it? So imagine how she's giving help to all of you out here. Getting that opportunity, hopefully getting that car, which I have seen and I'm jealous of, and then helping other ladies. Do you understand? Like, it doesn't end here. The grand finale and then the fact that you won is not the end of it. And then there's always losing, which is okay. Because there are other people. God doesn't like only you. There are other people that also pray 5 times a day. We all do. And we have proof of it. It's there on our legs. We all pray 5 times a day. We go to him. I want to win Miss MMG. Imagine him saying yes to all of us. Do we have to cut the car into 16 parts or 10 parts? It's just going to be one winner. And it's not a problem. Whatever you want to do, the projects that you want to take up after winning, when you do not win, you need to take it up. Like, I want to challenge you. It's going to be difficult. And I think Hawa is there all the time for you, whether you win or not, with the help that you deserve. I've seen pageants that are basically like, excuse my language, like prostitution. It's what you can bring to the table. Sometimes they take you to some people to serve, and those queens themselves have come out to talk about it. So it's not just hearsay, it's coming from them. So it's not easy out there. It's not like you're not going to get it easy because you also won the crown. It's going to be difficult. You understand? So I want us to do something just really fast, so we know, and I might have left something out. You need to be able to deal with your emotions. Cry when you have to. I'm a crybaby. I cry a lot. The least things get me to cry. But don't let people see you cry. They don't respect you enough when they think that you are weak. Cry as much as you want. Chastise yourself for failing at something, but then bounce back when you do. Crying helps me a lot because when I do, I feel better. It doesn't make the problem go away, but you will feel better. Because then again, nobody can be a friend to you as much as yourself. You are your own friend. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. Believe it, because being a queen means you have to believe in yourself and go for it. See, look, you can ask for help if you have to. It doesn't make you less of a human being. Ask for help. Be there for people as much as possible. When your name comes up or when there's a discussion of, who can help me do this? Let's your name be the first person people will mention. But also don't let them take you for a fool. Because most of us are like that. You have helped Layla so many times. You have helped her and helped her and helped her. she has not shown you that she even deserves that help in the first place. Because you need to be appreciative, show gratitude. Because that's how come if you go to a person 10 times, they'll help you 10 times. If you are grateful for the little things that they do for you. You understand? Okay. So now I want you to introduce yourselves. We'll do it one after the other. So while you're... Okay, I'm not going to give that away. I just want to see your confidence level and how you would look in the midst of... It's okay to be nervous. And like I said, you don't have to worry about me. I'm just one of you guys.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Rain champion. Rain movement. Rain papa.
Excuse me.
Hi.
We've got your perfume Rain I'll use you.
Rain Body Splash from Pinaman Cosmetics. Here you are.
Pinaman Cosmetics. That's why.
These are quality body sprayer. Pinaman Cosmetics, they are market. Pinaman Cosmetics or quality women body splashes. This is Royal Cardi Desire, Royal Cardi Glamour, Royal Cardi Charm that leaves you refreshed. Rain need Royal Cardi body splashes. Quality products from Pinaman Cosmetics.
Miss Musilimah Ghana 2020 is proudly brought to you by Pinaman Cosmetics and powered by PowerJet Car Battery. Sponsors: Royal Spark GH, Capital Cafe and Restaurant, Not Cosmetics Ghana, Zahanaf Shoes, Bay Clothing, Accra City Hotel, Moon's Beauty Parlor.
But I think they didn't pick me because I didn't qualify. You know? So just take it easy. It is going to be random. It's not going to start from here and here. It's going to be random. Okay. So you are going to introduce yourself to me. Maybe your school and your family, what you intend to do if you win, and all of those things. How is watching? Just to scare you, she's watching. It's possible I'm going to be part of the judges on the finale if everything goes well for me. So I'm also watching. So you need me. You get it? Okay. So let's see, who do I start with? You there in the corner.
My name is Labaran.
That's my... Wait. My mom's name is Memuna. My dad's name is Labaran.
Okay, so Memuna Labaran. I'm married, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Wait, so why don't you pick me?
And I'm 25 years. And I'm a graduate of Sunyani Technical University, and I read journalism at Mystique College of Broadcasting and Journalism. And if I should win MMG, I would like to help the less privileged, the poor and the needy, and improve girl child education.
That's great. Do you have any children yet? Not yet. When did you get married?
Like a year.
A year. Congratulations
Thank
to you.
you.
Yes, give it up for me.
I'm Jamila, a graduate of advocacy and
18 years of age. I look, my age seems to me, I look underage, actually, and immature, but I love to learn a lot from people who are older. So I usually cooperate with older people who talk a lot, teach me a lot of things. And I like this.
Do you have any? Do you have any siblings?
No, I have siblings. I'm the eldest.
You are the eldest. Of how many kids? There's 3 of you. Do you have boys in there, or
Yes,
just
2 boys.
2 boys and you are the only girl?
Yes.
All right. Sit down, Jamila. Thank you very much.
I'm Fatih Mohammed Jabri, a student of data learning, basically level 300. I'm studying accounting. I work with New Bristol Health Service as an accountant. Actually, I was married before, but I'm divorced right now. I have 2 kids. And then, my main reason why I actually contested for this program was not basically to win, but because I wanted to actually encourage the young ones upcoming not to rush in early marriages, because the marriages you see out there is not easy when they live in. Actually, when they come out to tell you what they passed through, it's not easy. So when you don't meet the right person, they will. So actually, the main reason why I contested for this program is to try when I win, try to talk to the young ones to be able to get something doing before even thinking about something like marriage, because it has not been easy.
I don't know why I forget your names even before you end. What did you say your name is?
Fatih.
Fatih. What Fatih is saying is something that I'm really passionate about.
Yes.
So congratulations. Zainab Saad, okay.
A student of Islamic University, often general manager. And the reason why I joined MMG is to build my confidence, because people used to make fun of my voice. That is too tiny and I can't. Yes, so I want to build up my confidence so that later in the future I'll be able to work in the field of journalism.
Congratulations to you. Okay.
My name is Farida Yusuf. I'm a graduate of Islamic from my University of Science and Technology. And I am really into this project to help the younger ones to really try to know who they are, where they are coming from, and what they can produce in our society. I'm a little bit curiosity and more curious in people to know their innate self. Our Muslim young girls, I think, are lost. We need people like us to support them. And sometimes I tell myself, I think I'm a therapist, which I really want to see me being it at the end of the day. And with this, I will help them bring out themselves and then bring all the things they have by producing in the society and then showing ourselves what we, from the Muslim perspective, can also offer in Ghana and in each community of the world to bring a change.
All right, thank you very much, Farida.
Wakar Mohammed. I am a product of Koforidua Technical University, where I studied procurement and supply science. I am a multi-potentialist because I can do anything. I can cast news. I am a good researcher. I am a good learner. I am a good marketer and a good entrepreneur. And also, I must say that it's an honor to meet you, because if it hadn't been Miss Musilimah Ghana, how will I get the access to, or how are we going to meet you? So it is our pleasure for having you. Thank you.
Say that again.
Sharifa Ismail.
Okay.
I'm 20 years old. I'm the first out of 7 children.
7?
Yes, please. And I'm a final year psychology student of the University of Ghana. I am back on this journey because I want to be an inspiration to my family, my parents, my little siblings, and the community where I find myself. Yes, I want to use the opportunity to let other parents know how important education, and also make children know, and make the female children know how important education is. I want to be the light in the family that I belong to.
I'm Laila Aliwa, and I'm 26 years old. First the third born of 11 children. So, oh no, if I should win LMG 2020, I would love to help the less privileged and also to tell the girls, the young girls out there, that if I can do it, then they can do it better.
Khadija Akubila, 24 years of age, and a graduate from the University for Development Studies, where I studied BSc in nursing. I'm 24 years of age, and the second child among 4 children. I love fashion and arts, and I'm a makeup artist too. I would like to advocate for an all-inclusive vocational skills training and acquisition, with or without formal education, when I'm crowned Miss Musilimah Ghana. Because nowadays, what do we see in our Zongo communities? Our youth and young ladies and young men indulging themselves in fraud and also prostitution just because they say there's no work in the country. But when they have skills, I'm sure they'll be able to do something to bring money or to earn something for themselves. Thank you.
I'm 22 years old and currently studying communication at Islamic University College, Ghana. I'm really so much passionate into allowing people know how best they can do. And so I joined Miss Musilimah Ghana to inspire other Muslim ladies. And of course, if I win Miss Musilimah Ghana, I would love to help the needy, the street children asking, to help them get a better future.
Fatima Musa. I'm 20 years of age and also a graduate from Shama Senior High School, and I soon will be attending an aviation school studying ticketing and reservation. I'm also the 4th born of my parents. I love singing, eating, and also being around people who love me, and I love them as well. And also, I joined Miss Musilimah to empower young females by educating them on health-related issues and how best they can take care of their reproductive health. And I chose to embark on this particular project because I've realized most ladies of these days lack idea or knowledge about how best they can take care of their reproductive health. Most of them use this feminine hygiene product thinking it cleans their vagina, tightens their vagina and all, but it causes damages to them. So with this, I would like to enlighten them on the effects and the damages it can cause to them. That was why I personally.
Dear Mikel, a graduate of GH Media School where I studied TV and radio presenting, and a current student at AUCC, African University College of Communication. I'm also a makeup artist. My mom enrolled me in a makeup school after SHS because she didn't want me to roam helter-skelter. I joined Miss Musilimah Ghana because I'd like to empower women or ladies, which is going to be my project, and I'm going to name it Operation 100Z Ladies. 100 Zongo ladies on skill training, because skill training has really helped me a lot during school time, even though my mom didn't have. But she enrolled me in a makeup school where I really trained and people do recommend me. I did makeup to support my fees and some other stuff I needed. That's why I wanted to be Operation 100Z Lady. Whether educated or not, they still need skill training. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Faiza Isaidi. I'm 23 years old and a graduate from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where I studied chemistry. I'm the last born of my family, and I love food. I like eating. When I win Miss Musilimah Ghana, my project that I want to embark on is to teach the people or my people in the society the act of being self-reliant, and that will be possible through the act of craft. And when I say craft, it includes making of liquid soap, sanitizer, shea butter, parazone, and all those things, because I feel like people in the zone communities that are illiterate, that haven't gone to school, tend to rely more on people that are, let me say, a little bit illiterate, that are literate, let me say. And then there are so many things we can do that can benefit us and the society. So if I know how to do sanitizer and then I sell and I get something, in a way I'm being self-reliant on myself. I don't have to depend on the people that actually make it. And then when I'm being self-reliant, I get to help people in my society, and that also in turn help people in the nation. And that's how we build and grow.
I'm Adams Latifa, 20 years of age, and a current student of University for Development Studies. I'm pursuing diploma in basic education. I'm the second of 7 children. Yeah, and I like cooking and eating a lot. And actually, I have this perception that an educated woman has the skills, information, and the ability to become a better worker, a better wife, and a better citizen. So it is with this that I want to project it to empower girl child education as to the Islamic societies, basically from my society where I come from. Yeah.
Congratulations. Great, and everybody wants to help the society, which is great. What I find interesting is the ones that I would mention. The one about early marriages. The one about the vagina. Sorry, that's what I remember. And a few others. They stand out. Talking about making Muslim girls know what they're about, what is in them, bringing it out. It's not just about saying you want to help the needy. I think that there's always going to be the needy in society. Okay? And they're always going to need help. But if you look for pertinent issues, this marriage thing is so dear to my heart because my mom is always on my case to get married, which is great. I always love to hear it. But she's the same person that also comes back to me about, oh, you know your friend that got married 3 months ago, she's no longer with her husband. You know your friend that got married 8 months ago, she's no longer with her husband. The one that gave birth a year ago has left her husband's house. And you go on social media, there are so many of these stories out there. It's like, you know, and then you don't even know the person that you are laying down with, the person that you want to call your husband, the father of your children. It has to do with pressures of society. I get it. For me, I really want to settle down. It's not time yet for me. You know, I'll be really happy if it happens tomorrow, because the person I'm with, I am sure is the person for me. You need to be sure, and you need to compromise. If Salamatu is married and she's living in a 5-bedroom house, and you know your husband cannot afford that, don't give him pressure. Don't push these men into doing things that they can't do. You need to know, and don't allow anybody, who is doing domestic violence? I need domestic violence. I need domestic violence. These Zongo men feel like they have a right to all of us in there. The least in Shamarik, I swear to you, I'm passionate right now, and it's funny because I saw one girl being slapped. I went to see my mom. She was with this guy. I think she said something he wasn't happy about. He slapped her, and he was saying "Kaki biba Ayana, Kaki biba," and she was following him. He slapped her like 3 times at a go, and she was so full. There are Zongo girls that feel like you need to beat me for me to know that you're a man. I grew up in a Zongo. I have Zongo friends. They feel like if you don't beat me, you are not man enough. I have seen people being beaten to a pulp. So you need to beat me. No, I need someone to take that up for me. All of you can. Yes, please pick it up. Domestic violence is happening so much in our Zongo communities. It's 2020 and they are still beating women. The least thing she says, he slaps her. He blows her in the face. She is not recognizable. You know, pick up those. The vagina thing is so real. I can't tell you how real. Now everybody is selling a vagina thing on social media. Meju kunu, may say, buy me Range Rover, blah blah blah. You need to keep yourself clean as a woman, and I abide by that rule. My mother has made sure of that since I was a child. The chemicals, they will come back to haunt you in the long run. It works from what I hear, but it will come back to haunt you. The inserting and everything, I don't like things that you have to insert inside you. It's just putting dirt back in there. If you want to take something to bring the dirt out, drink it. It shouldn't even be chemicals, herbal. There's lots of them around. After your menstruation as a lady, you would need that place to smell good, because we all know that it doesn't after. There are so many things that you can ascribe to, not the chemicals. I so love you for that. That is so on point. You need to go for it. If I find out that you are not going for it, I'll come after you, whether you win or not. And it shouldn't be just her. There should be some other person that is willing also to go for it. You know, there are so many things like that. So many. And it's just not healthy. It's not at all. What about the men? Have we seen anything about men taking these things? Why do we always have to give them something and then they don't give us back? I'm all for being your man's cheerleader and everything. I also don't want you to reduce yourself so much that he thinks so little of you. Don't do that for any person. Don't do it for any person at all. You know, you don't have to prove anything to anybody as well. Oh, if you don't do it, the side chicks will. Okay. You have something that they don't. You have something that they don't. He doesn't have to beat you or abuse you, call you names for you to know that he likes you. I've been in two relationships. I'm having to compare both. And you know which one works and which one doesn't. It shouldn't be abusive. That's not to say that don't respect your man. No. You need to respect your man. But he also needs to respect you. It's a hand-go, hand-come situation. You understand? One thing I also realized is that you are not giving me eye contact. Some of you were looking away whilst talking. You have to give me eye contact. That is where the confidence is. You are nervous, yes, but don't look away. Look at me. Let me know what you're saying. Let me remember you. Stand out. When you are called to the table, put your cards down. She went straight to putting her CV out, just like that. I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. So just put it to a test. We test you. If you can do it, you have the job. Don't be reserved. It never helped anybody. Being reserved, cool, calm, collected, didn't help anybody in this life. Let people know what you can do, what you are capable of, what you can give. You understand? And talk well. You have to have a command over the English language. Be fluent. And speak it like you mean it. Don't be too shy. You don't think the word you are using is correct. That's why you need to read a lot. You need to read a lot. Not just every time TV, every time social media. You need to read a lot. Know what is happening around you. Be involved in conversations. When you are called to places, not everywhere, but go. Show yourself. Be supportive of, Muslim, and even if not, everything that, if there's an event that, is in line with your principles, what you believe in, you go. You show support. Let people know that you're not just a queen for yourself. You're not selfish. You can help others. You need to exude it. Don't be a show-off. There's a difference between just showing up and showing, oh, I can do this, so I don't care about you. No. I can do this, I need you to know. Respectfully. You understand what I mean? You need to be queens. Like, there shouldn't be a difference between you and Ghana's Most Beautiful. Like when the Ghana's most beautiful queen is here, Miss Malaika, Miss Ghana, Miss Musilimah, they shouldn't take you out of it. Like she's different from there. Of course, your hijab makes you stand out. That's the only thing that should be the difference. You need to exude confidence. Be a queen. Show up. Look nice. Smile. Laugh if you are supposed to. Just be mindful of what you are laughing at, who you are laughing around. And learn a lot. Look up queens from other, countries, what they have done. It will inspire you. Look up Miss America, maybe 2018. What she did, Miss World. A South African or Nigerian won Miss World quite recently, 2 or a year ago. Look them up and see what they have done. Just emulate, don't copy, just emulate them. It will help you because, of course, sometimes you are in these things and you don't know which way to go. Like you're confused, am I on the right path? Learning and reading these things will help you to form one brand about yourself that you didn't even know about. Be an advocate for something. Okay? People will call you names for that one. People will say no to you, but you need to go for it. I believe that we've learned so much today. And so, on the D-Day, when we are seated in the midst of the audiences and you're coming to talk, I don't want you to look away. Talk to the audience. Let them know that the queen is here. Just don't be snobbish. Don't feel as if you are bigger than the people there because you have a crown or you are part of the best 10 or the 16. You are not different from anybody, but you just need to command that respect, which is really, really important. Okay, ladies, let's not be shy. Let's go for it. If they bring Ghana's most beautiful girls here, they have been on the stage for so long. Every week they're on the stage, so they have the confidence. They're able to talk. There shouldn't be any difference with you guys as well. Read in front of the mirror. Look at yourself while doing it. Smile at yourself. It looks weird when someone walks in on you. It's like you are mad, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, don't be shy. Don't be reserved. Talk to people. Look them in the face. Tell them what you are capable of. Put all your cards on the table. Me, if you leave me, I can talk out till the next day. I like to talk a lot, but I believe that we've gotten something out of it, which is the most important reason why I came here. Okay, ladies, so let's be ourselves everywhere we go, believe us, and support each other. I know there's a lot of girls, so there's a lot of bickering. Waiting me, we are coming. It's normal. We like to talk about each other, but yeah, sometimes you have to let that go and just focus on the goal. Okay, you have to make friends. Don't be reserved, but know what you are talking about with these friends. Know what limits you are going to. Friends don't always help you. I am speaking from experience. Okay, this person is looking at you and congratulating you, but they want to be in your place. You need to know all that. That is just life. That's how life is. Jamila is 18, so she hasn't, gotten through that experience yet. But Leila is 26. She has seen those things. Exactly. She has seen those things. So we need to know, okay, what we are going to do, what we are about, all of the things we believe in, the things that we hold dear to our heart. And don't forget the people that have always supported you. Your family. Your family. Your family. There's nowhere I go without mentioning my mom. She has been, I think my mom is the strictest person I've ever met in my life. When I was growing up, I thought she didn't like me. Yeah. No, I'm being honest with you. I thought my mom hated me because everything I did, she had a problem with. I wasn't like a stubborn child growing up. I was so afraid. So if she tells me sit, I'll sit. But she will still find a problem with the way I'm sitting. And that is what has turned me into the person that I am today. And I say this everywhere that I go. That if my mom was lenient with me, I don't think I would have been here. Because my grandmom, I live with my grandmom, I still do. She was too lenient with me. Way too lenient. I got away with everything. I almost Jamila's age, and I couldn't cook because my grandmom would not let me do anything. My mom, and I got they will bring all the boys in the area to come and look. It might be not ideal because it will play a role in your self-esteem, but it works. That is just how it is. My younger sister today is 21, one of your ages, and can do everything. Can cook for 500 people. So we will not even go there. You understand? So our mothers, it may seem that they don't like us, but it's in our best interest. And you can't listen to anybody but your mom. She knows, she's been there. Things have changed. This is 2020, and I keep telling my mom, but it's similar. It's similar. When my mom was my age, she had already gotten married and had me. So she thinks that I need to do the same. That time is not on my side. You need to go ahead and do this. But that's another conversation. But they have your best interest at heart. Whatever they're telling you, they know why they're saying it. So you need to listen to your parents. Never forget them when you are giving speeches, when you are called to talk. Use life experiences. That's how people relate with you. I was here one day when this thing happened and it did this to me, so someone can relate because they've been in the same position before. Do not ever forget that. Okay? It was so much fun being here.